Hey y'all, do it with a helicopter here. I sadly have to re-record this because of I won't get into it. But this is a review of Spin Down VLR. This guy right here. I'll actually be turning my camera back on. This guy is fairly good at the game. I'll be linking down to his description or his channel description and a few other things you'll see. We'll get to them when we get to them. But he's a fairly good player. We're talking a few tens of hours though. His aim is definitely up there with people who have hundreds. Little thing, he does super launch, and we will say that. Don't worry, me covering the keys here, that you're not missing anything. He does super launch. We'll get into that more. Hope you'll enjoy. Let's see. Just starting off the bat, you shouldn't super launch. It tends to be fairly unfair for people you fight against, and it's a crutch. It's an absolute crutch. I wouldn't do it. And especially whenever you're as skilled as you are, you don't need to be doing this to slaughter people. But we'll see. If you are going to super launch, and you shouldn't, aim lower. Aim lower. We'll see. You spend a lot of the time, whenever you do super launch, just flying down. You could also go like 10 seconds earlier. You could do that right off the bat. You'll get there instantly. But again, don't super launch, but if you're going to, you're going to. Also, make up your fucking mind. You're going to want to actually pick a building here. It seems you like main. That's all right. I call this main. It's all right if you call it whatever the fuck you want. Let's see. Can we pull us? I'm not going to pull us into paint. I'm not going to pretend I will. Hit right into that doorway, or hit right into this doorway, or run around the other side, hit into that other doorway. If you want to go this building, hit the doorway, hit in the doorway. I like going here instead and then wrapping around here. That's just what I prefer. Yeah, I was sharing my display. That's if you like going barracks, I'm sorry for your loss, but you can just land there. But you land kind of in the middle of everything, and it seems that you don't fully understand where you're going. God, you can't hear how loud that is. For me, that was insanely fucking loud, but he never gets that loud again.
To me all the time.
You're finding guns, you're looting well, good job. You're looking, oh, I know, I remember this. I'm happy with the first loadout you grab. We'll see what you turn it into. Crossbow pistol, again. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. AKS bar, not an awful combination at all. I would say the sawed-off is better than the crossbow pistol. It allows for a lot more movement, as you know. We'll see more of that later. And you do a bit of stuff, with this crossbow pistol. But later, you'll see he replaces it with an actual crossbow. Then your crossbow pistol is just doing nothing. Unless you're planning to do some sort of volley fire, but you don't do that. Don't try to shoot at this window. If you're going to fight him, fight him. Go push him. Your aim's way better than his is. Your tracking's way better than his is. Your movement's way better than his is. By standing in this window, you're not moving. You have to rely on your arm not getting fucking stuck in the window. And we'll see how this pans out. I mean, it's just not... You're aiming perfectly at him. Like, this is exactly where this is firing. But your arm's stuck on the window. So you're not shooting at him at all. Oh, we'll also see B... we won't see it, but we'll see him in the kill log die twice to a subhalamine. Mossberg. Remember, that's the sound of a Mossberg going off below you. We'll see why that's important later. But he's looking for someone to grenade. I'd say just be more aggressive. But that is a Mossberg, so I understand waiting a bit. Now, if you did want to grenade someone, you grenade this guy. But instead, you just sit on this roof for like a long time. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is not the without any scope like red dot. This fucking sucks for the bar. I would just like your AKS isn't good at this range because it's too inaccurate. Your bar isn't good at this range because it's too high kick. And you're also shooting from above him. It's just like, you know, this isn't... I don't know why the fuck this guy lands on you. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. But if you had normal ammo, I would actually recommend grabbing that FAMA. But we'll see. That was actually a good shot.
I thought this was a one shot.
And then he actually manages to finish up on that. Typically, I can never find the window myself, but that was good. Be an AK. You're looking for the guy to kill. And I'm happy you wait to shoot here. You should always shoot whenever you have a good window to actually shoot. You don't want to give yourself away without like any benefit for it. And so by waiting here, this guy doesn't know where you are until you start beaming him. Beam's a strong word. God. Now, I don't understand why you go up here into this little tower. Just puppy guard the kill, sure. Oh, you hear him. I forgot about that. I can't hear this guy. I'm assuming he could. And so he's looking for this guy, and you know, he fucking dies. Common jump, common cardio, very good. Very good loadout so far. You'll see it gets better. It's just insanely good loadout. But I'd say the one weak link is that cardio. I don't think cardio is that good compared to, I think, was it B who's the one who's fucking stroking cardio? Please take the Vector. Currently you have two guns, the Scar and the Bar. The Bar is kind of a heavy hitter rifle. Kind of excels to that like medium short to medium long range. Kind of more medium. I guess short to medium short, or medium. And Scar's a little better for medium short to medium long. And I say this because you need guns that are more specialized in this. Scar is a very good gun. You'll see that he uses it very well. But currently your second slot, you'd like it for it to be like some very short range gun like an SMG. Something that's really good at dogfighting. Because this guy's good at dogfighting, he always just grabs the worst fucking guns for it. The Vector is what you need. The Vector's way better than the Bar. A little lull in the fighting. FAMAS is also better than the Bar. Both are very short-range guns, as in the Vector and the FAMAS. He heard someone, I think, reload.
Oh, I can't identify where.
Just go push into the building. Go push into the building and find him. We'll see where he is.
Out of listening.
Okay, so you are listening for him.
I don't want to go in either.
Why don't you want to go in? Oh, because you don't have an SMG. By the way, you should get rid of your map markers. You shouldn't use map markers in the first place. Just try to remember where things are, essentially. The map marker, it's really fucking in the way.
And does this guy do anything?
There he is. Clean kill. Very clean. And then we'll see his teammate come in to save him.
Why is someone farting, bro?
Moving Mach fucking 10. And so, this is why you want an SMG. Neither of these guns are good for this range. Like, neither of them. I guess the Bar isn't even a short range gun. I don't know if I'd call it short or short regular. But in short, the AA-12 should win this fight. This is a bad place to be. You stick it, though. I don't know why. But you do. And somehow he manages to, like, miss 7 shots in a row on you. And he has to run away. Remember that map marker? Somehow he kills him. Somehow he kills him through the map marker. That's why you don't want to place down a map marker, though. And it will go away if you ADS, though. I will say that. If you hold right-click and ADS, it will go away temporarily. But it'll never go away on hipfire. And so, you can see what he does here. He places it somewhere else for about 800 hours, I think. Maybe that's probably closer to 500. I would just place it way out here. You know what you can also do? Double right-click on the map. You just right-click twice, and it'll go away. It'll remove the map marker entirely. So you don't need to throw it out of zone anymore. You've never needed to do that. The game does a bad job of explaining it.
My fucking...
But that is just a legendary speed.
Almost griefed me. Like that.
Now, this is a fairly good loadout. I wish you would take the AA-12 over the Bar. I wish. Because that would be a pretty fucking good loadout.
Wait, I do it like that.
But, Scar crossbow. You'll see, he hits a few shots with the crossbow, but that doesn't make it a very good gun. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. I wish that
like
you'd
that,
at
like
least,
that.
If you were going to take this loadout, at least drop the crossbow pistol, because now
shit,
it's
I'm
really fucking useless.
Kicked out.
Oh, also, put away your gun. You can put away your gun and move quicker. Press X. This is Carlingibite. He was in the kill feed earlier. Carlingibite has a bad habit of calling good players hackers. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. Spin down wins this fight. But you'll see. You'll see. I don't know why Carlingibite's so... I don't know if he's rage baiting or what, but this is some...
He's on jump.
We do whip a lot of shots. This is a good range for an SMG. If you had a Thompson, a Vector, anything, this would be a great range for the SMG.
Nothing. And loot.
But for some reason, Curlingibite doesn't just run away. I wish he'd take the AK right there. He's just gonna continually call him noob, but misspelled. And you shouldn't be trying to finish him off with the crossbow pistol. Because when someone's down, the damage you do is clamped. It's clamped. And so shotguns will finish people off instantly. Fucking instantly. Something like the Glockinator, the regular Glock, finish people off very quickly. Crossbow, which typically does a shit ton of damage, you're doing like 5 or 3 or 4 to him right now, each shot. And so it's a massive waste of ammo.
Am I not hitting?
You should take the AK though. You should please take the AK. We'll see it. His tracking's really good. His aim's really good. And his recoil control is good. So why don't you take his recoil control is good. So why don't you take another gun? I don't know why that guy goes on his body as if the epic legendary speed wasn't going to be looted. In what world would someone not loot it?
Oh.
That bar? Oh, it's this fight. And you can see he's not hitting a single fucking shot, but his, like, actual, like, how... Well, let's see if YouTube player won't fuck this. We can see... Okay, it'll fuck this. You can see that he doesn't hit a single shot, but the, like, where that reticle is, it's very fucking close. And so you can see the laser sight. That's good. Why don't you use... I mean, like, this is prime SCAR range. This is... I don't want to, like, sugarcoat it. This is the best range for the SCAR compared to any other rifle.
Crossbow setup?
But
crossbow? That's
then you push up this close.
For me personally.
And so you're not hitting any shots. You have a vampire, though, so you're alright to keep fighting.
Shit.
You panic. You are now inside of a Mossberg. And so, I know he doesn't kill you. This shit could kill you from 10 meters away. Especially with half health. Run away and go use your good aim and kill these guys. You don't have to dogfight with a fucking shotgun. You're just asking to die. But you do kill him. Then you kill his other teammate, who I think is also using a Mossberg. Fucking randos. This would be a great range to have an SMG. Great range to have an SMG. Great range to have an SMG. And we're fighting a Mossberg again. Another guy shoots at you off over there. Let's see if we can find exactly where he is. I don't know if he's right there or over here. I have no clue. Mostly because the video quality isn't... YouTube is annihilating it. And you're going to see even worse than I am. If you see him, just shoot him once with your SCAR. That way, if he dies to the zone, you'll get attributed for the kill. Now, we can see there's this guy shooting here. Instead of trying to look for this crossbow shot, you're not going to hit that. If you had like a summon rock, this makes more sense to try doing this, or do this with like an actual implosion or an actual grenade, and it'll have a lot more effect. What you're doing right now is you're just flying towards someone. You're gambling on a shot, like actually gambling. You're not hitting this. And then you hit right into the ground in front of people, and this isn't good. But we land, and so you might be wondering, why the fuck is he focusing this guy? This guy's running away. He's doing nothing. It's so he can get the kill. This guy's likely low health based off the way he's running. You're just shooting him once to, you know, kill him and make sure no one else gets that kill, because kills are pretty fucking valuable. But we can see him beaming this guy. Again, very good range for a SCAR. Now we're into... Wow, that was a fucking stray bullet. Now we're into pretty good AK range, but there's a guy behind you sniping you. So you're doing this little thing where you're wobbling in your inventory, and we can see what this looks like. Can we? Do you... I don't think you open your inventory. If you're trying to run quickly, put away your gun. I wish you'd prone behind this rock on your, like... It's like right fucking there. It's the rock's like right there. I wish you'd prone behind that and heal to full. But I understand if you're going to the next rock too. But you're doing this little like wobbling thing with your cursor where you're doing this. In the real game, your gun might be moving a lot, but your head's like pretty fucking still. And so the speed makes it less bad. I wish you'd be jumping a little less to make yourself harder to shoot. And put away your gun, and then maybe that little wobble you're doing might be effective enough to prevent you from getting headshot. But currently your head's not moving half as much as you think it is. Far off right, stuck out of zone, sounds like.
I thought I had the car.
Yep, I wish you'd have shot him. I wish you'd have shot the guy who shot at you once, because then you'd have gotten another kill here.
That's why. I thought I had the cardio equipped on me. That's why.
Oh, you kept running because you thought I had cardio. That'll do it. Alright, alright.
Running.
That's fair.
My bad, gang.
Also, why do you fucking
Don't
keep
slide.
bandaging like this? A lot of the time as well. Okay. Little thing. Why do we not want to bandage? Medkitting's quicker. Most times, it makes sense to just medkit. Even if you think you're in a lot of danger, you can tend to medkit and it's like a lot more effective, a lot quicker. But importantly, you're trying to like bandage while running. It's even harder with the legendary speed, and whenever you jump, if your character is ever moving too quickly, your bandage will stop. This typically means that you can walk and bandage. Whenever you get really fast, you can't even walk. You have to stand still. Why do I say this? It's because you're not moving that quickly. And so you're better off just proning and healing to full instead of doing this where you're just walking. You're not that hard to shoot right now. Like and I'm happy you're checking around you to see if there are people, but
okay, buddy.
It's whenever you're bandaging and walking, you're not actually moving that quickly at all. You might as well be standing out in the open regularly. I assume we push fight on left?
Honestly, that's the best loadout I have low-key gotten.
It's very good. Rare vampire, common jump, legendary speed.
2.
I wish you'd have grabbed like, an SMG instead of a crossbow.
Really
Tallulah gets a kill in the bottom left. You can see that, except you can't because of the video player. B will know who Tallulah is because of some fucking crazed, insane-ass, weird racist guy saying some shit. Who was fucking obsessing over her, over him. No clue who they are.
That's the best I've gotten.
Okay, this fight. Good clip. Pretty good clip. Guy does stand still. You can just crossbow him for free. If you wanted to, and you cared about the kills that much, you could actually just let him pick up his friend and then kill them both. Is that slower or quicker? I don't really know, but you could do it. But you do just get this free kill. Inventory management. Do it. Do it like here-ish, actually. This guy clearly doesn't have like any good shit on him at all. I wish you would replace the compensator for the suppressor here. And I say that, we'll get into why he doesn't. But drop the small ammo, because it doesn't seem you're going to plan to pick up an SMG here. Drop the musket balls, drop the taser ammo, drop the smoke grenades. I know Gilza will have me hung over that. Drop the shotgun ammo, because you don't actually need a sawed-off with the jump and the speed you have. And then you can, whenever someone is actually looted in the future,
that's no bueno.
Just fucking mash F. So we're here on wall looking for people. Now, you do something I find weird here. I wish you put away your gun again to move quicker. But you're looking for people on long wall. And that's fine. But you hear shots off right, so it makes sense to push shots off right. But if you're here, like literally right here, instead of turning around instantly, why don't you, like, look 45 degrees to the left, check if there's anyone at all here, and then go to the fight. Because from what I've seen, you have no time to decipher if anyone's here or not. And so, currently, you have no clue. There might be someone off to your, like, left here. They could just be ready to snipe at whoever comes to the ridge and they just see you. Check. Just check. Put away your gun. So you try for a crossbow shot here, doesn't hit. That's alright. We all do it. We all do it. Now, you'll see Infinity gets a kill. I think that's a name I remember. I don't think he was pretty bad at all. We'll get into it.
I think I heard the tracking spell.
Oh yeah, I didn't pick it up. Yeah, there is a track spell that went off right. You won't see the ball go towards you, I've learned, but there's a track here, and so first priority, kill the guy with the track so you can grab their track. 1 second, y'all. I have a cat to grab. This idiot was meowing at my door. He's been meowing at my door. Look at him. Look at this dumb head idiot. Hi, Ducky. Everyone say hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Dash on forward. Oh, it's the annoying dash fucker. Now, I think that Infinity isn't that bad of a player, but if you have so much movement speed, why would you stand still and loot? Look at this. What the fuck is this? What's the plan? But he goes for the crossbow check, and then he scars the guy because he's standing still. And so you can just do that. And then you fight with a minigun. I don't agree with it, but the guy has a fucking fire ripper on his minigun, so clearly this guy has no clue what he's doing anyway. This is a great range to have an SMG.
Oh my god.
But you decide to kill this guy. I think you kill him because he's annoying, but yeah, use this gun instead.
This guy's fucking annoying.
Now, are you gonna loot him at all? Maybe not, actually, because there's really nothing that good on him. And we'll see why, and you'll teach him why you don't hide inside of a container. And so it looks like the grenade's done, right? I thought it was done too.
I thought
Use a med kit. Med
the
kits are
grenade
better.
will not bounce this much. That's why.
Track, finally. Good shit. I'm happy you're getting rid of the crossbow pistol. Shit, I'd even say you might even want to take the minigun over the crossbow.
Yeah, bro, I think this is not actually.
Yep.
I don't think we
Yeah.
need this.
Rare ice is not better than rare
Jesus,
vampire. You'll see. Essentially, you have a really good loadout.
Sound
You'll
is
fuck it over
getting-
here in a second. And
Wait,
so
here's the guy.
he seems to have a personal connection with this guy. We saw this guy at the launch pad. If you actually watched the start of the video, which you should watch the video yourself, but we saw this guy super launching. Somehow this guy literally never turns around to shoot. I wish you'd have
Cut out.
put away your gun here so you can push him quicker. But this is a good start of the fight. Again, you missed
Wait,
like
here's
10 shots with the Scar. Grab an SMG. Take an SMG. This is not a good range for the Scar. You can use the Scar well. You can. I'll give you that. Your tracking's good. Your aim's good. That's all you need. But the Scar itself is not good here at this range. And so you're good at this range. The Scar isn't.
Guy. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of my game.
But he does. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be.
Fucking wimp.
He calls him a wimp and then apologizes for it. I don't know why. Personally, I just call a guy a bitch. Fuck you, bitch, you know? But yeah, you see this guy has a lot of good shit. We can see it right here. He has rare health, rare weapon mastery, epic charge, epic health, epic dash, rare spray. Very good. You're going to want to loot every single grenade here you see on the floor. But more importantly, those blessings are a little more tempting. I'd say common jump is insanely fucking good. I'd say you get rid of it for a rare spray. Especially because you're only using a single good gun right now. It'd be nice to make it better. You'll see, he does something I don't love.
Oh. Oh yeah.
This.
Oh yeah.
Now, you're using a Scar. It has a suppressor on it. It's really easy to control. Really fucking easy to control. It's really easy to control the Scar. Here's what it doesn't need. A rare weapon mastery. He mentions that he's only doing this to make it more like the other games he plays, like Valorant, things like that. And I understand that, but TABG's not like any other game. Your guns have a lot of wobble, and so this rare weapon mastery makes the recoil like nothing, makes the inaccuracy like nothing. But that's a rare vampire. And so a rare vampire gives you the opportunity to stay in a fight. And so you're the better player of any fight, and if you're way better than whoever you're fighting, there could be 16 people shooting at you, and as long as you're hitting your shots, you'll never fucking die. So why not take Vampire? Way better than Rare Weapon Mastery. Especially because Rare Weapon Mastery benefits one gun. And by not that much. Because the Scar doesn't need Rare Weapon Mastery like it might need a spray.
If the loadout I just made myself is like a noob loadout, because you know, no recoil and stuff.
It's not a noob loadout, I wouldn't say that. But it's definitely worse than Rare Spray, Rare Vampire, Legendary Speed. But if you were going to take the Rare Weapon Mastery, I wish you'd have taken the FAMAS. The FAMAS from way earlier, remember it? It'd be entirely accurate now, it'd have no recoil now. That'd have been an insane fucking pick to have. You could probably fucking kill people cross-map if you had a FAMAS. You're hunting with your trackball, trackball goes forward on bridge. So there are people here forward on bridge, I think we hear an AA-12. A car forward, guy forward. You're just shooting the guy, that's fine.
Yeah, just fake his death, bro.
Now I wish you would have used like an AK instead on that guy. If you had an AK, he'd probably be dead, the guy in the air right now. And I say that because I'd say if you could, and you can't because that guy's alive, you'd want to put away your gun, run up to this car, get in the backseat, and shoot him in the back of the head.
This guy just fake his death, bro.
Because you can see he tries for it. It looks like he tries for it, but the Scar
no,
doesn't really allow that.
He has a grappa. I'm your kitten.
But this is Tallulah. That's great. I wish you would have a vampire. Now, Tallulah is a fairly alright player. Typically, they hit more shots than none at all. And so whenever you fight a tryhard, you're going to want healing. You're going to want something that'll keep you alive. That vampire would be way better for you than the rare weapon mastery.
Oh yeah, good boy.
Good boy. Fuck you. Grapple.
I'm thinking actually. Okay, fuck it. I'm going.
Actually, I don't hate this choice. You'll see.
Going for a haiku game, bro. Get me out.
Now, this loadout really highlights how you have a single gun. Even with the crossbow, you essentially have a single gun, because that's not actually a very good fighter. But this is... I wish you'd have anything in that third slot. I would take even a Glock 18C. I wish you would have something.
Get me out. No secondary. Track spell, grab blast.
But this matters less because of the rare spray, rare weapon mastery. You're suddenly running just a straight one gun build. It's fine.
Oh my god. I hear back shots. Someone's giving up.
Why don't you at least look in the crate? Why don't you look in it? It takes like a second. There might have something good in it.
What's this direction? Yeah.
Guy forward, off shield grenade. Gospo off front. Now this highlights that, again, his aim's good. And so it's easy to forget he has a few tens of hours. And so you'll see here, you can't do that. You can't shoot through that. That's a shield grenade. You can't shoot through the shield grenade. Here's what you can do. This is the perfect range for these two grenades. That guy in the shield grenade, it becomes a prison. You can just grenade him and then push him immediately and he dies. But he throws his own implosion. That's fine. Two things you're going to want to do. That implosion's like right behind you. And so either you're going to want to put away your gun and run off right, or try to find the time to turn around and pick up the grenade he just threw at you. Because right now, that grenade's going to hit you. And so, now that you're on the ground, your first benefits, you have a shit ton of speed, but on the ground that doesn't matter because you can't fucking move. This is one of the times where if you get a sawed off, you switch to your third slot and you start spamming the fucking sawed off. Because you'll just go flying everywhere. They won't be able to shoot you.
Uh-oh.
And so we can see you take a lot of fucking damage here.
I missed my nade.
But he does miss his grenade. That's alright. Again, if you had a vampire, this would be way fucking easier. But easier is relative. Let's see. Does this guy ever move his cursor? Does he? He's moving? Holy shit. Oh, we moved too much. Yeah, if only he if only he corrected his aim. Now, again, you beam him with the scar on this one. You do. This would be prime range for any SMG. M16 off left. I wouldn't push over a Gospo, but you clearly move quick enough that it doesn't matter. And this guy doesn't decide to shoot at you. I don't get it. No real good gun on this guy. So your priority is just killing people. There he is.
I knew someone was here, bro. What the hell?
Hello, Wobbler. Track does track down people nowadays. It used to only track people who were not down, but
It's just not?
yeah.
And this guy keeps tracking him?
If you're wondering how he died, by the way, he quit the
Not
game.
anymore.
Now, is this good range for a Scar? Yes, it's very good range for a Scar. A little past where you feel comfortable most with it. You can see his aim looks very good with it. That's impressive. But this is good range for a Scar. If you had an AK, good range with the Scar is like 1 second, or a good range with an AK is like 1 second of walking forward. And so that's to say you do push this guy, as you should. Now, that's unlucky.
Oh shit.
I remember this fight. If you had a vampire, it'd be really easy to heal up and just shoot them. Like, really easy. But you have one gun, and that's about to be really highlighted. Your Scar is not a great SMG by any means. But it's a gun. It's a gun that can do well at this range. But I don't know why. It's not like this shield grenade's impervious. They can walk right through it. They can walk right into it. It's a King of the Hill you've just set up here. Currently, the King of the Hill has half health and is about half a second away from dying. If you feel scared, like actually scared, throw the shield grenade like 1 or like a few meters backwards and use it as cover so you can run away and go medkit up. Because trying to bandage once in this shield grenade, that's fine. But bandages are slow. They don't heal you that well. And importantly, you don't go for 1 bandage. You go for 2. Listen, they're going to find out at some point that they can just walk right through it. And so currently, you're doing what we in the business call throwing. Because, yes, they can just walk right into that.
No.
I want to highlight this.
What?
We'll see what the kill feed looks like.
Voila. Yeah, I was out of my bubble.
We'll see what it looks like. 18 kills. 18 kills. Would have been 20. 18 fucking kills. Now, you could have probably gotten that up to 30 with a little better play. Because this was a good lobby for you. You did well. But you did just bandage right in front of his face. You did just... You did ask for that to happen, and it did happen. Ask, and you have received. Now, we don't have a pre-lobby this one, but you do super launch again. Now, based off that super launch, you shouldn't super launch. You shouldn't super launch. But the bus is right here right now. You could have super launched, like, the start of the game. Like, at the very start of the game. You've waited this long. And so, if you would super launch at the start of the game, you aim lower, you get there instantly. Instead, you are shooting past it when you shoot up. You've gone way past. And so you're hitting 2 or 3 seconds behind whoever the fuck this guy is. And I'm not going to imply, you don't have to super launch. And clearly it didn't do you much benefit, because you could have killed this guy anyways. This guy fucking sucks. You are, in every lobby you go into, you are likely the best player in the lobby. You can be assured of that. So it's alright to not super launch. It's alright to just regular thing. But you also do just... like land right here. It's fine in this case.
I already
you land
know.
better, but
oh fuck.
wow.
I jumped late. I missed the jump into the window.
You did jump late. I'm happy you noticed it.
You don't have to tell me that.
You do it here. You actually try the Thompson. I know you do. I remember this.
Okay.
Now I wish you'd have stayed inside to keep looting it, but now Scar is a good gun, but you're in area right now. I wish you took the AK over the Scar.
And I read on the Discord that this gun is supposed to be good.
It is fairly good. Is it the best SMG? No. Whenever you have aim as good as you do, I'd say your favorite SMG would probably be the VSS. The VSS is fucking insane. And I wish you'd try it out instead of this Thompson here. That said, we'll see how well he does with the Thompson, but then he drops it. You could do so fucking well if you kept it. Burst gun going off second main. Burst gun is a scary gun to fight. Insanely scary. And I wish that you would push him immediately and make sure that guy fucking dies, and then take his burst gun. That is, by far, my favorite gun in the game. It's not the most powerful. It's definitely worse than the OPS 74U. But I'd say, like, third or second best in the game. It, like, probably tied with MG42 for how fucking insane that thing is. But you do use the sawed-off, And I say that because that's how we know that you know how to use this wall. Bee-Eater got a kill, so Bee-Eater's in this lobby. You laser a guy. Now, part of this is that, like, your aim is really good, but the Thompson's fairly inaccurate. At this range, it doesn't matter. Something like a VSS there, you're hitting every single shot right in the face. But it's a very powerful gun. I don't want to get that, like, short. I don't want to pretend. At that range, Thompson is way better than almost... I think it's even better than the AK. It's better than every other fucking rifle at that range. Except maybe the H1.
I saw this guy landing on top. I saw he has, like, a geeky skin. I thought I'm gonna die.
I'd have been scared of him too. That's the guy who had super launched on top of the building. Somehow he managed to stay up there the whole fucking time. And he looted like nothing. I don't know how he did it. We see a guy off front. Now this is pretty scary. He's shooting you with an M16. You're being fucking lasered. And so you die here. Except he walks into your fire grenade. What the fuck is that? Someone with aim that good? And they do that? What? And so I like that you smoke grenade here so that you can heal in peace. Use your fucking medkit. Use your fucking medkit. It's so much better than bandaging up every single thing. And so you do get shot here because you start moving around while you're bandaging.
Oh, yeah.
That happens. That happens, yeah. You're gonna want to stand still and prone. But if you would use your fucking medkit, you'd be at a higher health right now. That, I assume you don't know what that did. That's an AK and a that's an AK and a compensator. I wish you'd grab those. I wish you'd grab those. Guy off forward. You hit him once in the head with a Thompson. He's already down to like half health because of that. Again, Thompson's very fucking powerful. Very powerful. Summon Rock. Whenever someone's this fucking loaded and there are so many guns in their body, prone down on the floor and just start spamming right click on everything you see.
Rock.
Because notably, I see it, there's a spray on that body.
Sorry if you can hear my girlfriend, by the way.
Oh no, I can hear your girlfriend.
Ooh.
The horror. Now, what you dropped is an insanely good loadout. M16 Thompson. M16 for medium to medium long range. And it's insanely fucking good at that range. And then Thompson for everything else. That's insanely good. Especially with the I think it might have been a rare or a common spray, I don't remember. Spray, it's good. It's fucking good. But then you drop the M16. Do I hate this loadout? It's not great, but it forces a lot of aggression, and I'll say that.
Ooh.
Do I hate this loadout?
It's a loadout I like.
Yes. Yes, I hate this. That's because you have no close range. Now, M16 can close range, but it's not half as good as every other rifle. And it's not half as good as any SMG at close range. It shreds at medium. But here you're doing nothing. And then you take... Let's turn off my camera here so you can see us a little better. You take ice, pretty fucking... What was that villager sound? You take a lot of shit. Good. Good.
By the way, I'm a yapper. Couldn't tell.
So.
Especially now, when I'm under pressure to deliver.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Also, I don't know what any of the attachments do.
Short of it, fire rate barrel is not good for the M16. The gun fires as quickly as you click, essentially. So adding more fire rate to it, that's not really how that works. I guess that's not how that works, but a lot of the problem with the M16 is its mag, and a lot of benefits the damage. But you don't know what the attachments do. That's fine. This is images I had ripped right from Super Agent Alex's tier list. You'll see that linked in the description. And so what's this? In short, this is what they do. So why would we like? Oh come on, fucking hell! Oh fucking hell! Why would we like the compensator? And some of these I don't know the exact stats, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Compensator is half recoil, half, fucking half. What's that mean? That means that a gun like the MG42, a gun like the AK, they have a lot of kick, and it can be a problem. Whenever you have a compensator, it means nothing. And so, what is the best attachment for an M16? It's probably the compensator. That way, the gun becomes an actual laser. Accuracy barrel just reduces accuracy or inaccuracy. Something like the Thompson would love an accuracy barrel. Something like the Vector, the P90, things like that, they love it. Suppressor. Your bullets become silent, and they become invisible. Silent up until range, and invisible unless you have ice, poison, assassin, storm, things like that color your bullet. It won't be invisible anymore. And then minus 20% recoil. So for your SCAR from last game, it makes sense. This is a good attachment for the SCAR. Fast barrel, faster bullet speed, that doesn't make it more accurate, that doesn't affect damage drop off, just faster bullets. If you shoot someone with an AK at 200 meters, it's doing like 30 damage to the head, and with a fast barrel, it's still doing 30 damage to the head. Heavy barrel. Your bullets go slower, they kind of like fall out of your gun, but they do a lot more damage. Periscope barrel, this is a fucking meme. You just put this on, it doesn't do anything to your gun, it just makes them come out of it makes your bullets come out of a higher place. Double barrel. Good for an AWP. Very good for snipers. Minus 33% damage. Pretty bad. Like, I think 1.4 times inaccuracy and like 1.4 times recoil. So it's pretty bad there. Double shots, which mean that 2 shots come out of the gun and it uses double ammo. So unless you're hitting every shot on the gun, for rifles, this tends to be pretty fucking bad. But you essentially do 33% more damage if both shots hit on whatever gun you're doing. So for snipers, double barrel is amazing. Especially because your first shot is entirely accurate. Healing barrel. Your bullets just heal. Whether you're shooting yourself, a down teammate, a down person, or a regular enemy, you'll just heal them. And fire rate barrel. Minus 15% damage, plus 35% fire rate. Sounds good. Sounds positive. Let's talk about it. Most of the time you spend in this game is you reloading. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Unless your aim is godlike and you're hitting over half your mag, 35% fire rate means 35% more fire rate, more recoil, your gun's slightly more inaccurate. I don't know if that might be a lie. And then you're doing 15% less damage on top of that. It's not... It can be good. It can be good. But that would be for like a gun like the... If you, again, were hitting every single shot. SMGs and rifles with a high damage and a fairly high fire rate. It would be good for those. But for the M16, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. And again, you don't know what they're doing. So again, he has a few tens of hours. As hard as it can be to tell, a few tens. And so this is excusable. I understand. But fire rate barrel M16 is not, especially whenever you don't have an actual like SMG. This isn't.
I always use anything.
This isn't great.
Fire rate barrel. I guess I shoot faster. So that's
and again, people don't always know the stats. I look at fucking Steam guides from tryhards. I've seen the fucking code. I've had computerists show me this shit. People don't know what they do. People don't know what the attachments do. That's because the game doesn't tell you what they do. And sometimes the game does just straight up lie to you. For instance, Lit Beats. It lies on the damage it does. It lies on... It actually adds velocity. It lies to you. Rare health heals you. It does 50 more health instead of 45 like it says. The game lies. But people don't know what attachments do. And so if people tell you I'm wrong, they can go fuck themselves because they don't know what they're talking about.
A no-brainer.
This is to say, fire rate barrel reduces damage, For
No.
any other gun, I'd understand this, but subhalamine kills
Anyways.
Bee-Eater.
Man,
Subhalamine kills Bee-Eater.
already taking too long looting.
L Bee-Eater. Is that the first time he's died this game? You super launch out of area. This time, only do I have a problem with super launching at the start of the game, middle of the game. Can I be real with you? You're not gaining any benefit from this. Like, the regular launch is enough to get you out of area and get you to a good monument. Here, whenever you super launch, where are you going? Like, whenever I go area and I launch out, I go over long wall, I fly over, I look for someone here, and if there's no one here, I go industry. You have enough time to do that. It's not hard. When you super launch, this would only make sense if you're going Finland, tall work, or factory. And you shouldn't go factory, but if you were going factory, you could do that. But for the actual monuments you tend to go to out of area, you don't need a fucking super launch. What's it doing for you? It's just wasting your time. You were just gonna get out of area the whole time? Well, out of industry? Okay. I think typically there tend to be people in industry. I think it's worth checking at least a bit, but alright. I think you go tall work here. You go tall work here. And that's a fine rotation. But I wish you would make up your fucking mind. We'll see, because you know you're going tall work. You know this is where you're going. You're a damn good player. Hit the wall and run into tall work. Right now, it's just like, now you're a person on a motorcycle driving around tall work. Anyone who is in tall work is ready for you, and they're likely looking at you. And so they're shooting at you now. They're even tossing splinters at you. Get out of the car and shoot them. And this would be a great time to have any other gun. Because this, right now, this is op range. Everything here is M16 range. You have nothing if you want to get closer. And so we'll see. This is good M16 range. But it's fine to use an op here. And I say this because if you push him with your M16, you'd probably kill him immediately. But if you're going to stand still and snipe, you gotta understand there are more people looking at you than just this guy. And so you stand still, you get your shots off, that's cool. You have a shield grenade. You just throw it down, and you could stand still without having to do this little, like, dodging thing that you're doing, like, just stand still inside of a shield grenade. If you're not going to do that, push, 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 push. And so, again, this guy, if you had an M16 and any SMG, he dies instantly. We cancel our bandage. I wish you would just use a med kit. Beat or kill someone. That's very cool. I wish you would push. You're better than every single one of these players. Go push your advantage. Like, the amount of time it takes you to line up your shot, as we just saw, it's better than this guy's right here. The guy with the fucking maid dress on. Or, not the maid dress, the pink skirt. And that's fine. But do you really want to, like, test every single fight if your ability to line up a shot is better than theirs? You could just push them. You could push them and they would die way, way quicker. Way quicker. You could kill everyone here. And importantly, there's someone up in tall work, up there, who would just start shooting at you. If you had gotten ready to do this beforehand, push them with the M16, you run up tall work, you go fucking teach them a lesson. And so only now do you start actually getting your kills on these things. And that's, like, these are good shots you're doing. But I wish you would just go kill them regularly. It'd be way quicker. And so there's this annoying fucker up there. That's fine. With this shield grenade, it's not great because it kind of impedes your ability to go shoot up at him. But then you don't even stand inside of it. Go, if he's gonna snipe at you, and you're gonna throw a shield grenade down, go snipe him in the fucking head. You can shoot through the shield grenade. You can shoot through it on the inside. And so you decide that this isn't your fight. It's not worth fighting. Honestly, I mean, this guy doesn't look that scary. He doesn't look that scary. But you want to leave, that's all right. Again, if you had a shield grenade, you could snipe at this guy without having to worry.
I think I'm gonna dip. Because, like, I don't know.
That was a good fight
There's
for you.
nothing happening.
But it's not
think
a
I killed
good
him out,
fight
no?
based off how you did it.
Yeah. Besides the guy on top. I don't want to fuck with him.
So we're in between World War II Town and Factory. That's fine. Put away your gun and move quicker. If you're not fighting people and you know you're not about to fight people within the next 3 seconds, put away your gun. I wish you'd grab the AA-12. You're op checking a guy. That's very cool. This is, I think, a rare... okay, epic. Yeah. And so, this... he'd have likely died by now if you didn't have the fire rate barrel on, but it's fine if that you don't. Your gun's behind you. Right now, you're in a really bad spot. I wish you would, like, jump up and get away. Like, you need to medkit. You need to oh, wait, there's a gap right here. Yeah, go right there. Go right into the gap and go heal up. But you're in a bad fight. Bad scenario. Again, M16 would likely kill if you didn't have a fire rate barrel on it, but I wish you'd have an SMG. You're looking for a way out. That's a good implosion. You should be pushing that right now. It just went off. You got a hit. You go kill. But you wait. And so the
Maybe I
least you
should've
could do, if you're going to sit here and bandage, is just medkit. Fucking medkit. What are you doing? He's trying to knock over my trash can. Yep.
Yeah. Probably should have taken the timing.
You should have taken the time. But somehow you get to respawn. I don't know how. But I wish you'd have pushed the advantage. I wish you'd have used an SMG. I wish you'd have... like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh,
that
that's too
op
late,
was
bro.
not doing you any good. I think at some point here, Subhalloween killed B twice.
Imagine this is not looted.
It is not. And so landing up here tends to be a really good idea. If there is loot up here or not. If there is loot up here, it's a lot of loot. And if not, you just take the launch pad right above you and you go to World War II Town. Here's what you don't do. You have no gun in the center of Factory. This is also the most looted, as in people run here all the time, part of Factory. And so your ability to find a gun is really fucking low. And so you do somehow find a gun. Glock 18C, not awful if you ADS. M1911, not gonna win you any fights at this point in the game. Tech 9, pretty alright. Dual wield Glock Tech 9, I don't love it. But you find a Thompson here, which is way better. Here's what's also way better. This is 30 ammo. This is 20 ammo. You have currently just about nothing. Take the ammo. You took the 30. Did you? And so your first priority is still get more ammo. And so you fucking beam this guy. This is... if you like SMGs and you like the MP5K, maybe you're better with it than I am. Maybe you'll love the MP5K, because you just beam this fucker. It's very accurate. Fairly high recoil, though. But you kill him. You definitely do it. Now, that stun grenade, I'm amazed it works. I thought that would do fucking nothing. You're not gonna pick up the ammo? How much ammo do you think he had? It's worth your time. And I wish you'd have taken the AK. Because you have no small ammo. Take the AK because it uses normal ammo. You have no choice. You are poor. And we'll see this. That ammo he has goes a long fucking way. He is very good at conserving it. But I wish you would pick up more. Now, you can implosion, like right here. You wouldn't get the kill if they died to the fire grenade, but if they were there, you could just implosion them into it. But you don't, you decide to push. This is very good. This looks great. So he's above you.
Well,
You're out of ammo. And so this is not good. You shouldn't even try fighting with the M1911. Run and find ammo. Your only
Ammo
priority
bullets.
is finding ammo. There was ammo right behind you, by the way.
I have nothing.
Now you're running out in the open. Now you're really running out in the open. You should be dead. But you're not. So go find ammo. Don't do anything. This guy behind you does not matter if you do not have ammo. He means nothing.
Would you like to explain to me how
I don't know how you're alive, by the way.
I get bullets?
You have no ammo because you didn't loot me.
Kurwa.
Kurwa. Get chill.
Okay, 2 HP clutch, bro.
And so you'll see this. He does insanely fucking good, but he doesn't have enough ammo. That's a fucking spray. This guy's probably down to 10 health. Push him.
I'm telling you, bro, it's happening.
Now that you have no meds, you have nothing. Why even try playing cautiously? This guy also has no health. Go fucking kill him. You have no choice. Your only choice is to be aggressive as shit.
What?
And so this is the guy who killed Bee Eater.
Why?
That right there. I don't know how he did it. Because I was saying in my first recording, maybe Subhalamin's playing out of his mind, or maybe Bee's really washed. Subhalamin is not playing out of his mind, I'll tell you that.
Am I
But
seeing people
there's a guy
spawning, bro,
here.
out of the blue?
You do good. You do very well. Like, I want to make this really clear. You do insanely fucking well this game. But you need to be better at looting. You need to find good guns for you. Go to the shooting range. Like, actually go into the shooting range and find what SMGs you like. Find what good rifles you like. Because Scar, at the ranges you're trying to use it at, you'd be better off using SMGs or the AK. And your, like, little second slot fuck you gun, like the crossbow or the op or whatever you grab, you're not hitting those shots like other people will. So take an SMG. Take another rifle. Take something. But you ran out of ammo here. This time you didn't, but a lot of the reason why you were dying is because you ran out of ammo. Is that fine? Yes. But you gotta understand you have no choices. You pick everything up. Because you are in the center of factory with absolutely nothing. You were on track to kill everyone in this lobby. Absolutely everyone. But you didn't pick up the ammo you needed to. You didn't pick up the rifle you needed to. But it's very impressive. It's very impressive. Especially for someone who has, like, I think, like 100 hours. This is fucking good. This looks great. I just wish you'd have taken it further. Good job, though. Hope you'll enjoy. Again, you can see him in the description. You'll see a few other people in there. I'll get right to recording this, and I hope y'all have a nice day. See y'all soon.